By the end of this music deep dive, you will not only have mastered some everyday English vocab, but you'll also learn some of the possible hidden meanings behind Miley Cyrus's lyrics.
We were good, we were gold.
Gold is a type of metal that has a high value. But in this line, to be gold is an expression that means to be true or to be real. So Miley is expressing that her relationship in the past was real, not fake.
Kind of dream that can't be sold.
Kinda and kind of are the same exact thing. Kinda is just a short, informal way of saying kind of. When Miley says kinda dream that can't be sold, she's playing around with the expression to sell a dream. This informal expression means to give someone false hope about something. Since Miley says that the dream can't be sold, this indicates that they were in fact a good match. There was no false hope.
We were right till we weren't.
Till is an incorrect contraction of the preposition until. This version of until is used in very casual writing and in poetry, like songs. The correct version is actually till, so make sure you always use this version. We were right till we weren't indicates that at some point in her relationship, something stopped working. So they possibly started having problems.
Built a home and watched it burn.
Built is the past tense form of the verb to build. It means to make, construct, or create something. For example, children love building things with Legos. Burn means to destroy or damage by fire. This line is about the tragic Woolsey wildfire, one of the most destructive fires in California, that Miley and her ex experienced in 2018, which completely destroyed their house.
I didn't want to leave you, I didn't want to lie.
Here, Miley states that she didn't want to leave her partner. So, in other words, she didn't want to end her relationship. Lie means to say something that is not true. Here's an example. My mother always lies about her age. Back to the line, here Miley may be indicating that while she didn't want to end the relationship, she also didn't want to continue.
Started to cry, but then remembered
Then is an adverb that indicates something that's next. In this case, Miley suddenly remembers something. The definition of remember is to recall information. For example,
remember the last time I was here, I think I was dressed as like a bunny rabbit.
I can buy myself flowers.
if we look up myself on FluentU, a handy app for learning English with authentic videos, we can see that myself is a pronoun that refers to the person's own self. Let's click to see some real-life video examples. Back to the lyrics, Miley is expressing that she doesn't need someone to buy her flowers. She can do it herself. Much like learning a language, if you have the right tools, you can learn English all by yourself, like with YouTube or Netflix, except it's easy to get lost with the unreliable subtitles and have problems remembering and understanding new vocabulary. But with a unique app like FluentU, you can immerse yourself in authentic videos like movie clips, TED Talks, and music videos. If you get stuck, FluentU's interactive subtitles will show you context-specific definitions along with video examples. After each video, there's a quiz personalized to your level and speaking questions too. If you want to speak confidently in English and not get lost, then sign up for a free 14-day trial.
Write my name in the sand.
Sand refers to tiny rocks near the ocean, sea, or lake. The act of writing names in the sand is often done by couples who are in love.
Talk to myself for hours.
Talk to yourself basically means to say your thoughts out loud, even if there is no one else to listen. So in these lines, Miley is saying that she is now independent and confident to be herself. If you're finding this video helpful, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss our upcoming video, Learn English with Rihanna at Harvard.
See things you don't understand.
In this line, Miley is expressing that she feels misunderstood in the relationship. Misunderstood is just a more advanced vocabulary word that expresses the same thing, to not understand something.
I can take myself dancing.
When you take someone dancing, then you go to a place where you can dance together, like a club or a bar. Once again, by using the reflexive pronoun myself, Miley is emphasizing her independence and self-confidence. She doesn't need anyone else to go to a club and dance.
And I can hold my own head.
Hold means to place in the hands. So hold hands is when people clasp each other by the hand, typically as a sign of affection.
Yeah, I can love me better than you can.
Better is a comparative adjective that describes something that's more useful. It comes from the adjective good. Normally, for comparative adjectives, we add er. But don't forget that the adjective good is irregular. That means we don't say gooder, we say better. Notice that when we use a comparative adjective, we need to always use the preposition than to indicate comparison. Be careful not to confuse this preposition with the adverb then. Than indicates comparison, while then indicates something that's happening next. So you can easily save all of these explanations. There's a free PDF of this video lesson in the description box below. In the context of this song, baby is an informal way of addressing a loved one. From these lines, we can understand that Miley Cyrus didn't feel loved the right way by him, and therefore her self-love is stronger.
Paint my nails cherry red.
Cherry is typically a noun that refers to a small red fruit, but here it's specifying the shade of red that Miley is painting her nails.
Match the roses that you lay.
Match means to have a similar appearance. For example, we tried to match the couch with the rest of the furniture. In this song, Miley is saying that her nails have a similar appearance to the roses. Left is the past simple form of the verb leave, which means to remain behind. Pay close attention because the verb to leave can have the same meaning but different intentions depending on the context. In this song, he left the roses on purpose. It was his intention. In this Friends video deep dive, we can see an example where this was done on accident. A mysterious woman left an eyelash curler in Chandler's hotel room.
That hotel you stayed at called. Said someone left an eyelash curler in your room.
No remorse, no regret.
Remorse is when you feel guilty for doing something wrong, while regret is a feeling of sorrow or disappointment. For example, His regret is that he never finished university. Feelings of remorse and regret are both very common when relationships end.
I forgive every word you say.
Forgive means to forget or pardon a mistake that someone has made. So in these lines, Miley is saying that she forgives him and pardons him for the things he said to her while they were together. Songs very commonly talk about relationships, but they don't always have a positive note like this one. Sometimes they can express some crazy ideas, like in this video where we break down the hit song from Stranger Things, Running Up That Hill.